When you think of the North Bay, whether you are a longtime resident or someone who is just visiting, what comes to mind? Perhaps Marin County's aquatic vistas, or the striking silhouette of Mount Tamalpais. Maybe it's Sonoma County's rolling hills and vibrant agricultural industry. Many people think of historic downtown Petaluma, with its picturesque streets and iron-front Victorian buildings. Of course, when you think about Petaluma, you often think about the Petaluma River. Meandering gently through the heart of town, the river is a symbol of southern Sonoma County's unique geography, culture, and heritage. It's simply what made Petaluma the hub of early North Bay commerce and culture. It is a treasure unlike any other. Such a vital resource deserves a voice to celebrate its wonders and vibrancy. A voice to raise the public's awareness of what an amazing gift the Petaluma River is to the North Bay. A voice that is committed to the preservation and appreciation of this special waterway and wetlands empire. Meet Friends of the Petaluma River. Friends of the Petaluma River is leading the way in promoting appreciation of the Petaluma River and protecting the vitality of its natural resources. Friends of the Petaluma River is working to provide the community with access opportunities, educational materials, and conservation programs. The idea is simple. Once you get out on the river and experience its wonders for yourself, you'll never see it the same way again. You'll begin to appreciate its unique value and want to help protect the vitality of its resources.
50 years ago, people looked at tidal wetlands as swamps that were of use to nobody, and they were diking and filling them as fast as they could. We've lost 90% of the tidal wetlands around San Francisco Bay. Petaluma has one of the largest remaining natural tidal wetlands in Northern California. It acts as a benchmark for what a natural tidal marsh should be. At 3,000 acres, it's the heart of the Petaluma watershed.
While called the Petaluma River, it is actually a 16-mile-long tidal slough, composed of brackish tidewater that flows in and out of San Pablo Bay twice a day. It is the main artery of the Petaluma watershed and cradles the largest remaining natural tidal marsh in California. As with any other ecosystem, each living thing in the watershed is connected to the web of life. The tidal activity of our river provides habitat and produces food for a rich and abundant biosphere. With every tidal ebb and flow, life is sustained in remarkable balance. Telling people about the river's natural and cultural history is one of the primary goals of the staff and volunteers at Friends of the Petaluma River. Of course, historically, the river has played a significant role in the North Bay's industry, economy, and cultural heritage.
A couple of hunters came up Petaluma Slough back in the mid-1800s during the gold rush to find food for the burgeoning population of San Francisco. And those game hunters, those market hunters, found Petaluma, and the Petaluma Marsh was just loaded with natural game. And they formed a camp here. That was the beginning of the town of Petaluma.
Friends of the Petaluma River is a committed partner in celebrating our waterborne heritage as a river community. We provide educational programs, outings, and are undertaking efforts to establish a River Heritage Center. What is Friends currently doing to celebrate and conserve the river? We're organizing field trips for scientists and students and are providing tours of the watershed to North Bay citizen groups and policymakers. Our recreational and educational campaigns are always growing and currently include the Nautical Mass Flotilla and our monthly newsletter, The Tidings. One of the conservation efforts we're involved in is actively educating the community to the dangers posed by the Redwood Landfill. It is located on historic tidal wetlands just south of Petaluma. The current operation and proposed expansion pose significant threats to the fragile river ecosystem.
It's a regional landfill on the edge of the Petaluma Marsh. It's in Marin County on the Sonoma-Marin County line, which is San Antonio Creek. And the Redwood landfill has grown from a small community dump into a regional landfill. They're currently seeking a permit to expand it to double its size and build it to 160 feet high, leaving a pile of trash like a mountain, a 16-story building alongside the marsh. One of our campaigns is to educate people about the dangers of expanding the Redwood landfill. Since we founded in 2005, we have been very successful in sponsoring river events, getting people on the water. We've had a monthly event called the Nautical Mass that would bring people down for a Friday night paddle. We've also sponsored successful events called the Mayor's Boat Ride. We're now the host of the Petaluma River Marathon. In the 5 years since I've started actively engaging people in the river, I have seen a tremendous resurgence of folks who are starting to use the river for recreation.
We've got plans for a number of other exciting programs, including the founding of a River Heritage Center, a regional water trails system, and a community boat building program, just to name a few. Contact Friends at www.friendsofthePetalumaRiver.org for more information about when our next event is taking place. Education is another cornerstone of our mission. Every time we make a new discovery, experience a new teachable moment, a new opportunity presents itself. Friends of the Petaluma River is committed to stewardship of the Petaluma River. We're always looking for ways to engage the community in this important work.
Friends of the Petaluma River is part and parcel of the community of Petaluma and the Petaluma watershed. We span both Marin and Sonoma County, but our headquarters are located in the town of Petaluma. We work in the schools of Petaluma. We work throughout the watershed to both educate, celebrate, and conserve the Petaluma River.
Friends of the Petaluma River, like any other grassroots organization, sustains itself on the support of the community. Volunteer. We have many exciting activities and initiatives planned for the community. Tell your friends about Friends. Let them know what Friends of the Petaluma River is doing to support the enjoyment and conservation of everyone's watershed. You can find out more about Friends of the Petaluma River by visiting our website, www.friendsofthepetalumariver.org.